Okay, so here's our very special guest, Chief of Glendale PD, Chief Robert Castro, and he's here for several reasons. One, to promote a fundraiser, Canines in the Park, and also tell you about these amazing animals. So, Chief, welcome. We are thrilled to have you here today. This is a special time.
Well, thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be here. Our canine program is something that's very, very important to me. It's an incredible asset for our organization to have. It provides a great resource for the community and allows us to provide a unique style of public safety that many cities during the recession reduced their canine programs, so there aren't many police departments that continue the program. In Glendale, we are so fortunate because we have a very unique setup with our system. Our canine program is funded through generous donations through our police foundation. So taxpayer dollars are not used for the purchase, the training, or the upkeep of these wonderful dogs that we have. We have incredible handlers who are so dedicated, and they provide a resource that is so unique. And as the chief of police, I am just absolutely thrilled that we have the opportunity to have such dedicated handlers and such extraordinary canines that provide such unique safety aspects. They allow us to search areas in a way that is more efficient and effective. And as we've all had to reduce our budgets, cut back on our staffing, our canines have become even more valuable to the community in terms of the level of service that they provide that is so unique here in Glendale, unlike anything else I've ever seen, to be honest.
Hi, I'm Officer Sean Schultes, and this is my canine partner, Idol. Idol's from Serbia. He's 3 years old, and he's trained for patrol and explosive detection.
Hi, I'm Officer Alex Rolando. This is my partner, Bronco. He's turns 5 in October, and he's trained for narcotics and suspect apprehension.
And, Officer, you were going to tell us a little bit about some great things these canines can do. You got to have a personal story for us?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. They're trained to do so many things, as you can tell. Of course, searching for bad guys is always their favorite thing to do. However, we use their sense of smell for so many other things, including searching for weapons, searching for narcotics, searching for explosives, and even searching for articles and evidence that's left behind by the suspects who are running from us. Just one story that Idol did about 6 months ago is there's an officer who stopped a vehicle. He believed that there was possibly firearms or ammunition in the vehicle. However, the vehicle was so filled with stuff that it would have been impossible for an officer to find anything in that vehicle. However, within 5 minutes, Idol was able to alert on the trunk, and underneath the wheel well where the spare tire was, he found one single 22 round of ammunition, which was enough to send the driver, who was a convicted felon, back to jail for having ammunition.
Yeah, that's
so
great.
That's just one story of what these dogs can do.
Well, how about that there's also really great things we can do, like if a person is lost, or, you do a lot of finding people. A lot of times in Glendale, we have people that don't even know where they are, and yet.
That's right, Dottie. All of our dogs are trained for hard surface tracking, which is the dogs are able to put their nose to the ground. We introduce a scent to them, and we ask them to follow that scent wherever it goes. We can do that with suspects, and we can also do it with missing people. And just another example of that is about a year ago, we had to walk away from a retirement home in Glendale, and it was about an hour cold by the time we got there. But there was still enough scent for my dog to not only pick up the exit that he walked away from, but he led officers about a half a mile toward the direction of where this gentleman was eventually found at a bus stop nearby.
That's great.
So it was a good another good example of how they can use their nose not only to find bad guys, but also to help missing people as well.
Okay, who would like to tell us a little bit about the training of the dogs? It's great. Okay.
The training's obviously very strenuous. When we purchase the dogs, they typically come with some basic work. However, once we purchase a dog, we put them through a basic 5-week school, which is they teach them how to apprehend suspects, basic obedience, building searching, open area searching. And then after that basic 5-week school, which is kind of like our basic academy for officers, we start his field training, and that's never ending. We train every day. We designate hours on our regular shift every day, which we just lots. We probably need some obedience training. But anyways, again, we train on patrol, which we continue to reinforce what the dog has learned, and then we train 1 week. We dedicate 1 day a week for training, and that's a 10-hour day with all we do is just train. Building searches, narcotics detention, in Idle's case, guns and explosives.
And if you do go to the Canine in the Park event, you will see a lot of this training and what they can do, and it's just a great day in the park. And does the Chief, do you want to tell us how much the reason we do try to raise these funds, because it's not inexpensive, is it?
Well, no, each dog, just the basic purchase of the dogs are $8,000, and there is a lot of equipment, ongoing training, and maintenance that our Police Foundation funds our program with. On Saturday, October the 11th, we have our major fundraiser. It's called Canines in the Park at Verdugo Park from 11 to 4. So we encourage members of the community to come out. There'll be activities for the family, activities for kids, as well as you'll see the incredible things that these canines can do, and you can be able to interact with our handlers, ask them questions, and continue to help us raise funds so that we can continue to fund this very, very valuable program for our city.
And one thing that the kids love is not only the cards that they get with the police officers and the dogs' pictures, but you can have your picture taken with the dogs, and that's a great event. What else do you want to tell us more of what goes on?
I think the Chief did a great job.
There's face painting.
There's face painting. There's bouncers for the kids. For the dogs, there's a low-cost pet vaccination clinic, so bring your dogs if they need to get their shots. We also have a speed radar contest where you can get your dog officially clocked by a police radar gun, and you'll get an official speed certificate so you can brag to your friends about how fast your dog is. But of course, we are... of course, we can't forget that. Close to Halloween, we have the pet costume contest. So bring your dogs in costume, and they'll have a chance to win a prize if they have the best costume. And of course, the featured event of the day is the canines. They put on about 3 shows a day, and you'll have a good opportunity to see what these dogs can do. And it'll be a lot of fun for the whole family. Bring everybody. It's free. Come on by. We'll see you on October 11th. It's a Saturday from 11 to 4 at Verdugo Park.
That sounds great. One of my favorite costumes was the little prison costume, the little black and white, the dog, and it's just a fantastic day at the park. Not only is it a fun day, but you're also contributing to just a wonderful service that our Glendale Police Foundation nonprofit. So see you at the park. Will you be there?
Absolutely.
Everybody will be there. Okay, so that does it. And I must tell you that this is our newest one. This is just a puppy, and that's why he's so excited to be here. But he wants to go out and fight crime. So again, we'll see you October 11th, Canines in the Park at Verdugo Park in Glendale. Well, that was wonderful having our police chief and officers and the canines on our show. And again, that's Canines in the Park, October 11th. So it was just a thrill to have them here.
Absolutely.
And you were watching from the sidelines,
I
right?
was, and it was very interesting to have them here.
And earlier in the show, we showed animals, how we did last time. And we have an update.
Oh, no.
Yes, we did. Carol Ann adopted Lucky.
Yes,
and
she's going home with me today.
I know. Isn't that
And she
exciting?
was on the show last time, and she won me over. So
Good.
She's going to...
That happens. And she's older dog,
She
too.
is. She's a 10-year-old. I didn't get the senior for senior because I'm not a
Is it?
senior.
Okay.
But yeah, she's
She's
going
worth
to
it.
live out her her
Great.
older years with me.
That's a happy story.
Yeah.
So, who do we have as our first pet?
We have a rabbit today for our first pet. This is Jolie, like Angelina
Okay.
Jolie, maybe?
And brought in by Jamie.
Yes, thanks,
And Jamie's
Jamie.
a volunteer, and a fantastic volunteer, by
Yes.
the way.
Thank
So we appreciate that. Okay.
Jolie's A number is 362119, and she's an unaltered adult female. White and brown, although that almost looks like it's black.
She's got
but,
brown and black. She's lovely colors.
she enjoys sitting on laps, which she's proving right now.
I have a lap.
And she loves getting her ears rubbed. She is litter box trained, which is a really good quality for a rabbit to have. And she came in as a stray, and her adoption fee is $30. And I think we might have mentioned this in the last episode, but it bears repeating that a rabbit's teeth never stop growing, so that's why it's important that they have something to chew on that's going to maintain those teeth and keep them short enough. So.
And it's special litter for rabbits, which you can get in our store. Is that
We
right?
do have
Yeah.
litter. Yep,
Okay.
we have
Special kind of.
It's more like a straw sort of
Oh, it is.
based
Okay.
than a
That makes sense.
Timothy hay is what it's called.
Oh,
yes.
it's called what?
Timothy hay.
Oh, okay.
Don't ask me why.
That's
but
interesting.
that's what it's
All
called.
right. Well, somebody named Timothy must have.
Yeah. And the other thing with rabbits is you need to keep them away from electrical cords.
yeah.
So if you are a gamer or watch a lot of TV or have a lot of those
Right.
things, you need to.
Yeah.
And I know that they're fond of like iPod chargers.
Ooh.
Nice, narrow
Yeah.
cord, fun to chew on.
Yeah. We have a cat that does that. Don't leave any wires. So this is and carrots are just a treat. That's not food for rabbits.
Yes.
So anyway, so what's this?
Such a pretty.
What's this number again?
So a number for Jolie is 362119, and she would have to get fixed before she left here, so she wouldn't be quite out the door, but within a day she could be yours.
Good.
All right, so done with rabbits, on to cats.
All
Our
right.
first cat is Emma. Yay. Hi,
Okay.
Emma.
Thanks, Judy.
She's very
Yes.
soft, silky.
Ooh. Oops.
And she is 1 year and 2 months old. Her
You're
A
all
number
grown
is
up.
361421. We're in a new spot, so she probably hears the dogs.
Yes. Yeah, this is a new place, huh?
And
This
she's
is a new
young, so she's
place.
1 year, so I suppose she's got a lot of energy.
Yes.
It says here that she loves to talk.
Don't they all, tabbies? I had one that looked so much like this, and we had some just wonderful conversations.
Yes.
And yeah, so if you like a talker,
Yeah, and it's good because they usually talk for a reason. So
Oh,
it's either
yes.
like feed me
oh yes,
or my water dish is empty or something like that. So
Or
that's
where have
always
you
good.
been?
Yeah, exactly.
that's the nicest thing when you come home and your animals greet you, isn't
Yeah,
it? Oh,
yeah.
somebody's
Yay, so
wiggly.
active.
So
The adoption fee for Emma would be $70 because she's a young and she's unaltered, so she'd have to be
here for a
spayed
day.
before
Yeah,
she
so
left.
like
But
that's probably why she's a little more active. But definitely a kitten in your home, there's
Yeah.
a lot of activity and a lot of laughs,
yeah,
right?
yeah, you definitely need want to get some cat toys for her that
Oh,
she could bat
yes.
around and you could interact with her. And she has like a long tail, huh? You can't
Yeah.
quite see it, but fluffy,
Well,
fluffy tail.
you're going to go cheer up somebody's house.
Yeah, she's almost in between a long hair and a short hair, kind of.
Yeah, her tail is definitely. So there we have it.
Okay, so A number again for Emma is 361421. And she says, I want to go play. So
She hears dogs.
Okay, so we've moved from a tabby to a black cat, and Mila has been with us before.
I remember Mila. We were
Yes.
all so excited about her beauty and her elegance.
Last time she was on the show, she just sat on your lap and purred.
I know.
Her A number is 361577, before I forget. And she has grown. She's a little bit
You
more
sure
lanky.
have. You sure have grown. Just a
Yeah.
beautiful, sleek.
She's
at
very
this.
sleek, and
Oh,
she
my.
probably won't grow much more. She's 1 year and 7 months, so that's just probably she's just going to always be that sleek black cat with the pretty, pretty green eyes. She's
No.
very, she loves the rubs.
We found the spot. We sure did.
She's extremely affectionate, is what it says here, and she enjoys sitting on laps.
I love her jade green eyes.
She's
Just wonderful. Just much calmer than the other. You know, cats are like us.
Yeah,
Some
different
of us are
personalities.
calm and personalities. And
Yeah.
I bet she doesn't feel much like talking. She feels like purring.
Purring, yes. She's more of
She's
a,
just purring away, like the tabbies.
she's definitely a lap kitty.
So, definitely.
she
Oh, look,
loves
here we
it.
go.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to do with my new adoption, I have cats in the home as well, so it's a kind of a long process in making sure that all the animals are feeling safe in the
That's
home.
really
So
nice.
make sure that they start off on the right foot or right paw, as it would be.
Yes, yes. I have no doubt that you will do whatever it is.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll keep you posted on the
Oh,
next
good.
show to
Okay,
see
we'll
how
have
it
updates.
how it goes. Yeah.
We should have a picture next time. So,
You can pet her anywhere. I think she
Look
likes
at
it
that.
anywhere. Hi, Mila. I have to pet her because she's
I
cute.
know.
Hi,
She's
cutie
so
pie.
cute. So we'll get you adopted this time.
Absolutely. So again, Mila, and 361577 is her A number, and her adoption fee would be $70. And she would need to get spayed as well. So she would, after you adopted her, you'd have to wait a day, and then you could take her home.
Great.
Our last cat is Phoebe, and Phoebe is a patch tabby. I have a patch tabby at home.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. She's a little bit darker than that, but they have very, very unique personalities. Each one is a little bit different, but she chooses. You know, they usually choose when they want to be loved by you. But they have the brightest personalities.
Really?
Very, very unique. She's very social, and she loves to snuggle and do playtime. So I think she actually is in our what we call our communal room. So she
Ooh, that's nice.
is around other cats in the communal room. I don't know if she is right now, but
Well, that's a great thing.
Yes.
Gets along well with other cats.
Yes.
That's a wonderful thing about you.
yeah. And she is already spayed, so she goes right out the door
She goes right out. So
once you
just
adopt
come
her.
on in and
Yep, and her adoption fee would be $70. I don't think we didn't have any seniors on the show today, but if you are our senior for senior, it's cats over. Remind me how? I think it's 5 years.
Yes,
Cats
yes.
over 5 years are $20
right, if you're over 60.
if you're over 60
Yes.
years old. Yes, but none of these qualify. But $70 is still a pretty good deal for getting your furry playmate.
As I always say, divided all over a lifetime, it's nothing. And the $20 is for the microchip, which is so important to have.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
even-
you are a beautiful cat.
She's very sweet.
She is, and her little heart's beating. She's excited.
Yeah.
So did we give her number again? I
Oh,
can't
sure.
remember.
I maybe didn't even give her number to start with. So Phoebe is 360759, and I'll give it one more time because that means I gave it twice. 360759 is Phoebe's A number if you'd like to adopt her, and she can go home with you right away.
Okay, are you ready for just too cute? In comes Captain Jack, our first dog today,
Hi, Captain
up
Jack.
for adoption.
Oh, what happened?
And oh boy, he's coming in
Do you
for.
want that? Thank
Is
you.
this adorable?
You want
And
that?
Captain Jack's number is A363149.
Come up.
Neutered 5-year-old male. So how cute is this?
He is
Which
very
means senior for senior.
Yes, he's
So if you're over the age of 60, and
cool.
this is a little 5-year-old, you can have him for free except for the microchip. And he's called, it's a brown and white Parson Russell Terrier.
Yeah, he looks almost more Jack Russell. So we'll, who knows?
And he
Maybe a
enjoys
mix.
being held.
Good
although-
job. I know I'm going to hold him up in a little bit
Oh,
here.
look at
He's
that.
just a little shy today.
He's just a little shy. Well, all these lights, but he loves to snuggle. So isn't that nice? Oh, wouldn't he make a
really
wonderful
good
pet?
size. Yeah.
Oh, if you're a person who loves to snuggle, that's just a dog for you. And he's been out in the mobile unit, which is a wonderful endorsement.
Yeah, this weekend I think he went out in the mobile unit, and I'm sure it was busy with the holiday, so I'm sure he got his fill of lots of people, and I think I read the mobile notes that he was good with children and adults and all kinds of different. So he did very good. He's a little shy, but I think once he got into a home,
Oh, absolutely.
he'd acclimate pretty quickly.
Oh, this is a dog you just want to take care of, don't you? You just want, and if he loves to snuggle and you love to cuddle, he's perfect. He's just perfect. He's a little unsure. Well, there's lights everywhere. This room is big. We've just recently had 3 canines in here.
Yeah.
So there's lots been going on in this room. His adoption fee regular would be $125, but as I said, he's a senior. He's over 5, so if you're over 60, free except for the microchip. So let me he has such a big name.
Oh, there you go.
Captain Jack.
Captain Jack.
Oh, he just looked at me with the sweetest little look. So I'll give your number again. Would you like me to give your number again?
You're going to lay down? Okay,
somebody
he's
can
just
come
going to
in
stay here for
here
the whole
and
show.
He will. His number is A363149. Okay, here comes Jamie with Gracie. And Gracie, look at this face.
Sweetheart.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Oh, she saw that treat way back over there, didn't she?
Oh, where are you going?
Gracie is, would you like me to give your number? It's A967610, a blue and white pit bull, just beautiful coloring. Likes to go on long walks. Well, so do I. That's a good thing.
Yes.
So very friendly. And she's 3 years old. Is that what?
I think like
unaltered,
2 and a
or 2
half,
or 3,
maybe.
2 and a
Yeah,
half, 3.
between 2 and 3.
So you're just
Where you going,
a
Bubba?
friendly little puppy, sort of, almost a little over. Beautiful coat. You know, pit bulls get such a bad rap. They love to please their owners, and they're just so loving. And if they're raised in the right home, you know, with there's just a lot of things like walking. It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah,
wonderful
a
thing
lot of
for
times they end
dogs.
up being that backyard dog,
Yeah.
and they want to be around people.
right.
They want to be around.
Yes,
So.
you know, they don't want to be chained up, and
girl.
but the more people, the more, and you know, I've met so many friendly pit bulls on my
Yeah,
walks. And
yeah.
They're so cute.
Yeah,
And
Gracie's
definitely
been
look at
here
that
for
face.
quite a while, but she's doing really well with all the other animals and people, and the volunteers take her out all the time, and so she's a good girl.
She sees Jamie has a treat. Yeah,
She's a good girl.
so she's being especially good here,
Good
aren't
job.
you? You'd be wonderful to exercise with. So if you want, and look how you're just.
She's
so,
like, I've got
you're
some
just
muscle
so-
back
you
here. I
have-
can pull you if I need.
And Carol Ann likes her little flat nose.
I do. I know. I think her little snout looks like a little pig.
She looks like a little pig.
Where are you going, Gracie?
Anyway, did you notice how we always change the way we talk when we talk to animals?
Good girl.
Our voices go up a little higher. Okay, this is Gracie, and I'll give you Gracie's number again. And Gracie wouldn't mind however you talk to her.
Exactly.
She'd be fine. And Gracie's number is A967610. Okay, here comes Chance. Come on in here.
What do I have
And
here? What do I
Chance's
have?
number is
nom, nom.
A363140, unaltered. You're a puppy.
Hi,
You're just
you gonna come up?
a year old. And this
Good
is a
job,
black
good
and
job.
tan miniature pinscher.
Can you sit?
Look at that.
See if he knows how to sit.
You are so excited.
Oh, that's a good sit.
Did I say
Good
playful and
job.
energetic?
Yes. Hi.
Affectionate.
Can you make it up here?
It's sort of
Can you
like
make
it's
it
been
up?
scripted for.
How about I help you?
And
like,
been out on the mobile unit. Look at you. It's,
He's like, I wasn't too sure about that.
and
but
was
now
a
I'm
stray.
okay. Give me
Well,
treats.
isn't he in the right place? He is definitely in the
He's a
right
good boy.
place. So what can you tell us a little bit about?
Well, I think Chance has been out on the mobile as well, and done really well with other people, adults and kids, and the other dogs as well. He is like a min pin mix, so he'll be pretty active. Usually they like to work with their nose, so you can see that he's like smelling everything. Oh, you want to get down? Ready?
Okay, good.
Good job. Yeah, good job. You're a good boy. Yeah. So yeah, he'll be pretty. How old is he? Did it say?
He is just a year old, just a little guy.
Yeah, he's got a long life
Yeah,
ahead of him.
He's got.
There you go.
He's got good. So he is our last dog, and we have had some show today,
Haven't
with the
we?
canines.
Yes.
Earlier in the show, we had the canines here from Glendale PD and our police chief promoting canines in the park at Verdugo Park in Glendale on August 11th. I'm sorry, August. We just
October.
left.
Yeah, October 11th.
I'm going back to summer. So anyway, if you haven't seen any animals today, we urge you to come down here. You can reach us by phone, 626-792-7151. We're all over social media, thanks to Zara, our producer. And actually on our website too, Pasadena. I'm losing it at the end.
It was a good show today, wasn't it?
It's been a long show. It was a
good
great
show.
show today.
Yeah.
So it's PasadenaHumane.org, and a nice part about that too is if you lose a pet, it's a wonderful website to check out. And but the very best way is to come down and see us. We are at 361 South Raymond Avenue. From Glendale, you take the 210 freeway. You get off at the Del Mar exit, take a left on Del Mar and a right onto Raymond, and our parking structure's right there, so easy parking. And hope to see you here soon. So thanks again for watching, and Carol Ann, we did it. We did another show, and again we thank our police officers, Glendale PD, and the canines for being here earlier.
Yes, we had a big show.
I know, it was a great show. So we'll put up a slide so you can see about canines in the park, and we'll hope to see you there, and we'll see you back here next time. Thanks for watching us, and thanks for helping us help the animals.